Hello guys, welcome back to Off Brand TV, the only channel where we give off-brand commentary on some of the biggest news stories of today and also some stories that you probably didn't hear about. I'm your host Chris Smith, and this is the only channel where we tell it like it is. So guys, big story this week. Representative Nunes recused himself from any further investigation of the Trump and Russia ties. Good news, great news. Let's have a fair and unbiased investigation into these connections. Another sad story that happened that really tugged at my heartstrings was the chemical attack in Syria. The chemical attack on the very same innocent people that make Syria the country that it is. I don't understand the logic behind that. Why would you do that to your own people unless you're a tyrant? But it's just very sad to see the footage of the kids, just helpless, man, really helpless, and the hopeless parents who have to sit there and watch their kids just suffer and go through that, and also the adults who also went through it too. Some have survived, but it's very sad to see that in this time, in this age, in this era that we're living in, this century that we're living in, stuff like this is still going on. But America retaliated. We allegedly fired over 50 missiles at one of the chemical base over in Syria. So we'll see what happens after this. Now for some off-brand news. There was a girl in India between the ages of 10 and 12 who lived with monkeys. She was raised by monkeys. Real life Mogla. So Indian police found her running around naked with monkeys, and they tried to take her away. They tried to take her away from the monkeys, but they were chased away by the monkeys. They don't want you taking their child. To them, that's their baby, their hairless, naked baby. But eventually, they were able to rescue the girl after picking the girl up and driving off in their car. And they looked back and they saw a crowd of monkeys following them, an angry pack of monkeys. But this girl, they almost semi-rehabilitated her. She's no longer eating from the floor. She's no longer walking on her knuckles and her feet on all fours. She is finally standing up on two, bipedal. And she still can't communicate. She still can't talk, but she does understand what they say to her, and she does listen when they tell her to do different things. So police are trying to figure out where this girl come from, and they're checking all the missing children cases in the past to see who she can be connected to, might be connected to. I'm not gonna lie, it makes me want to watch Jungle Book right now. I think I might have to do that too. In other strange news, in Thailand, all men after they turn 21 during the month of April must conscribe to joining the army. These men can either choose to serve in the army for 6 months or join a lottery. What this lottery is pretty much based on is if you get a black ticket in this lottery, you don't have to serve in the army. If you get a red ticket, you have to serve for 2 years. So there's been a problem that pretty much arose because in Thailand it is illegal for you to change your gender. You could change your gender, but on your ID, you still must identify as the gender that you were born as. So there have been a lot of trans women showing up to conscribe, and as they look like women as women. So a lot of Thailand media have been making jokes about this situation, but some of these all of these trans women, I don't want to mess up the pronouns or whatever, but these women are pretty much saying that they're even though they haven't had the surgery or whatever, they feel like they're 100% women and they do not want to serve in the army. So many of these women are taking their chances and during the lottery they don't want to serve 6 months. And many of them are actually getting the black card where they don't have to serve because they're technically The gender says they're male, but you know, they I guess Thailand's like, you know, there's no point for you to be in our army if, you know, you're not really identifying as a man. According to Guinness World Records, scientists have finally made the darkest version of black. What I mean by that is this color, this black, it's so dark it looks like you're looking into the abyss. It looks like you're looking into the void. It renders 3D images 2D. That's how dark it is. This dark color absorbs 99.96% of light. So it's not even a color because no color is leaving it. It's just void, black. I want to know what happened. What will happen if they, you know, they get it to, they add the additional 0.04%. Like, will that mean that they actually made a black hole, and will we fall into it? Honestly, this is news to me because I thought that nature already made the darkest version of black, but you know, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Hollywood is back at it again with the remakes. So they decided to remake The Mummy. It's coming out. Thanks, Universal. We really wanted this. So yeah, The Mummy's coming out, and it doesn't look too good. I saw the trailer and I'm not impressed at all. Let's go to my correspondent for more commentary on this movie.
I'm not gonna waste my money on The Mummy. They should have never remade it. Back to you, Chris.
Homeless man Basil Elby burns down a highway in Atlanta after he went under the underpass to smoke crack. Let's go over to my correspondent to see what he has to say about this.
So, what did we learn from this, guys? I think it's pretty clear. Never, ever, ever, and kids, this is very important. Listen to this. Never, ever do crack. Ever. Under a highway. Oh.
Romanian model Alexander Krefren, I hope I said that right, 18-year-old Romanian model, I should say, just sold her virginity for $2.5 million. We're gonna shoot the camera over to my correspondent to see what he has to say about this.
I would like to have a brief moment of silence for all the broke virgins out there who gonna give up their virginity for free.
I know this news is probably gonna excite a lot of people. There's an actual site called The Cage, where you go into this virtual reality where you're locked into a cage and you're forced to watch, on all sides, 360 view, you're forced to watch Nicolas Cage movies while being inside of a cage. It's true. I actually went to the site and I lost my mind. I lost my damn mind. That's what happened. So enjoy that. Look it up. Look it up for yourself. You can see actually right here. Here it is. I'm going crazy right now. That's it. I'm not talking about that anymore. All right, guys. So that's it for this week's version of Off-Brand TV. There'll be more updates coming during the week. You won't have to wait to the end of the week. I was just getting a feel for, you know, the type of theme I wanted to go with for this channel. But like I said, it's gonna be it's a slow process, you know, baby steps once again. I just hope you guys stick with me, trudge through the mud, the guck, and the grime with me. You know, this show, a lot of great things on the way, a lot of more hosts. It's not just gonna be me going over to my correspondent, which is also me, if you didn't figure that out. But yeah, more on the way, guys. More on the way. Well, guys, this is the part where I ask you to subscribe if you like what you saw, and also remember to hit the like button at the bottom of this post, and also to share it. But I'm not gonna do any of that, and I'm not gonna, you know, ask you to do any of that. This is the Off-Brand channel. Do what you want. I'll keep posting stuff anyway. But you know, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna stoop that low. I told you I was gonna ask. But thank you guys for those who have subscribed, and there'll be a lot more coming on the way, so stay tuned.